Andrew Tate. This has got to be a hit piece, mainstream news.
If your girl starts acting up, go and her friend.
W. Yes. 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 One more time. One more time. One more time.
If your girl starts acting up, go.
Classic Tate W.
Go and her friend.
Boom in her face.
He do be getting the bitches though.
Grip her up by the neck. But shut up.
It's not kind of quite clear whether he's worth as much as he boasts about.
Oh, I'm a boomer. He doesn't make exactly $1 trillion. I'm coping.
He's very much a sort of product of the times and his generation.
The Matrix has attacked me.
He is the most Googled man in the world, but no one seems to know much about him. Influencer Andrew Tate was arrested in Romania with his so-called Tates Angels girlfriend Georgiana Nagel and glamorous former cop Luana Radu, along with his kickboxer brother Tristan. Heavily armed police broke down the door of his compound in Bucharest on Thursday night as part of a rape and human trafficking investigation. Mail Online has spent years tracking the activities of Tate and talking to his relatives, but many questions remain. Here's everything we know. Tate currently has a huge following among teenage boys and young men and charges them for lessons on success and how to make money. As the self-declared king of toxic masculinity, he preaches that men should be rich, strong, and have many sexual conquests, all delivered against a backdrop of props including private jets and supercars. Before his Instagram account was suspended last year, he had 4.7 million followers and currently sits on 4.2 million Twitter followers. This has grown from just 24,000 in 2016. And despite being banned from most
W or L, casual sex.
Social media, his message spread like wildfire last year, with fans reposting his videos on TikTok and racking up an estimated 1 billion views. Tate appears to turn this following into hard cash through his Hustlers Academy, an online school
university
offering get-rich-quick lessons that cost £39 a month.
Not get rich quick. It preaches, and the creativity it preaches, telling you that you need to do the hard work, but it offers the knowledge that's necessary and also the network in order to get there.
It has more than 100,000 members and offers classes in cryptocurrency trading and marketing, with an option for a $4,000 a year elite membership. However, critics have slammed it simply as a pyramid scheme. Before the Hustlers Academy, little is known about how Tate made his money.
They got it wrong on purpose, right?
He and his brother had a pornographic webcam business in their hometown of Luton since 2012.
And then bots like that, and I even saw LQC, XQC react to it. Oh my God, like Sneako's so far gone, blah, 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 because I said in a debate with Destiny that I'm not sure that Andrew Tate took the women's passports that were working for him. Destiny randomly read something from the chat that said something about them stealing the passports, and then that's how quickly fake news spreads. And not only, and see the same thing with Dexerto on Twitter, it like clips up stuff from streams. They clipped up the section where Destiny made a false accusation about Andrew and Tristan stealing passports, and now that's part of the narrative. They stole the passports because one fucking blue pill dude will go and lie about it, not knowing what the facts are, and say, didn't he steal the passports? Bro, how the fuck did they bring all the girls from Luton to Romania if they stole the passports?
After he moved to Romania in 2017, he set up a number of darker businesses, including casinos and another webcam operation that is at the center of this police investigation. Tristan Tate has openly described the webcam business as a scam in which young women dupe men into handing over money. The charges against Tate in Romania accuse him of holding women hostage to take part in this operation.
Andrew Tate claims to be a sort of self-made rags to riches.
This dude's triggered that someone else is richer than him.
Trillionaire, as he claims, and says that he's worth sort of more than 100.
But he's actually not worth $1 trillion. I'm a boomer and I'm coping.
£100 million, and he has 4.3 million followers on Twitter. His TikTok videos have generated 11.6 billion views.
Hey, hashtag Sneako on TikTok. What are we at, 6 billion?
Sort of generating money, which he then has invested in different businesses, managed to develop extensive contacts in the Middle East. That's where the money has come from. It's kind of built up over a period of time. It's not kind of quite clear whether he's worth as much as he boasts about.
Tate is the son of African-American chess great Emery Tate.
I recently figured out, and I've seen some extreme conspiracy theorists in the chat talk about how the fact that he was a translator because he spoke 5 languages in the CIA. I don't think that this means that he's controlled opposition. I mean, because they were broke for pretty much their whole life, and this dude was mostly a chess grandmaster. I don't think that this guy, just because he worked for the CIA, doesn't mean he was actually part. Being a translator is different than being a CIA agent.
Junior, who went from a US Air Force linguist to become one of the world's greatest players. Emery met Tate's mother while stationed in England, and they married in 1985. Tate grew up in Chicago with his brother and sister before moving to his mother's hometown, Luton, when his parents divorced in 1997. He first rose to prominence as a kickboxer and eventually won world championships in 2011 and 2013. His success in martial arts saw him invited onto the British reality show Big Brother in 2016, but he was swiftly kicked off after a video emerged of him hitting a woman with a belt.
And this has been cleared up so many times, it was consensual.
Both he and the woman later said it was consensual. The controversy kick-started Tate's social media career, and he began to build his huge following. In 2016, he had 24,000 followers on Twitter. After years of controversy, that is now 4.2 million.
He first sort of came to our attention in 2016 when he was in Big Brother, and he got thrown out of Big Brother after a video emerged of him appearing to hit his former girlfriend. And sort of that made him kind of a bit of a controversial figure. But then he is very much a sort of product of the times. And
his blue glasses are pretty much the equivalent of having blue hair.
His generation sort of became very prolific in voicing his opinions, his beliefs, and networking. He's very connected to kickboxing world and the sort of martial arts world. And then literally he became famous for his controversial views.
Tate preaches that life as a man is more difficult than it is for a woman. He tells his fans that men should view life as a war, show no emotion, and depression in men is not a real medical condition.
This was the biggest opinion that made me believe in what he was talking about, because I've always inherently known this. In chat, do you remember my video "Depression is not a meme" from like 2018, 2019? I was in college and everybody was taking pills. Everybody believed that they had a chemical imbalance in their brain. Everybody was making excuses for the fact that they were failures, blaming it on mental health, and it just became this trend. It became something quirky to bond over. I'm depressed, I want to kill myself, ha ha ha. I'm like, what? Why are you guys joking about not enjoying life? This take, I think, helped a lot of people. Type of 1, if hearing this like explained out thoroughly, helped you out in a time where everybody was starting to believe that their brain was poisoned by some imaginary force. And it's actually a testament to how hypnosis is real, to how programming is real. Because if everybody believes this, and this is how they're controlled at the bottom, this is how mind control works. If everybody believes, an entire generation believes that a mysterious force can cause a chemical imbalance in their brain, then you are hypnotizing people in real time. But you can program your mind to be better. And that's what I want to do in 2023. And that's what I want my stream to be about. That you can ignore the distractions and your mind can become stronger than the programming that they're trying to enforce upon you.
In return, men are entitled to sleep with as many women as they want. And if they have a girlfriend, it is not cheating. But women should be subservient to men and belong in the home, while it is a man's masculine imperative to provide financial support. And an attached female, even talking to another man, is cheating.
Haram!
A man can only cheat if he loves someone else. If I have a woman who I truly love, and I go out and I come back to her, and I don't care about her, and I only love my girl, that's not cheating. That's exercise. If she even talks to a dude, it's cheating.
He says some women rape victims bear responsibility for being assaulted, and he has
Play the clip though. Play the clip though.
Has frequently described violence against women. In one video, he told fans how he would respond if a lover attacked him by using the machete he keeps next to his bed.
We had to practice if a girl comes at you, you cheated, you cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. But shut up!
It's basically
These old Tate videos really reflected poorly once he really started to blow up.
A message of what has been called toxic masculinity. He sort of believes that women are a man's property. Is very kind of hard line on things like mental health. He's also said controversial things that women are in a large number of cases to blame for sexual assaults that happen against them. He preaches this sort of mantra of you can be like me, you can be poor, but you can end up a multimillionaire like me. Preaches against the system, as he calls it, the matrix, you know. And it's these kind of very powerful, toxic messages that have really...
It's toxic masculine. It's always this dude. It's always a blue glasses, blue haired dude telling you that you're a bad man.
Really appealed to young men and boys in particular.
The fact that Tate lives in a £600,000 compound in Bucharest, despite claiming to be a trillionaire, has raised some eyebrows. He's admitted on podcasts that he moved to the Eastern European country because it's easier to escape rape charges there. In a now deleted video, he said, "It's 40% of the reason I moved to Romania."
When people say, why did you live in Romania? And I explain my 5 reasons. One of them is the Me Too era. They go, oh, well, you're a rapist. I say, no, I'm not a rapist. But I like the idea of being able to just say, to do what I want. I like being free. And if you're a man living in England or Germany or America or any of the Western world right now, you've decided to live in a country where any woman, any ex, any
can lie about you and put you in jail.
Works at Greg's who you bought a pasty from, at some point in the future can destroy your life.
That's 100% true. And look at this fucking...
It's
you don't know about that, bro.
An ideal place for somebody like him to base his operations, where you're given more leeway to say and do what you want. And so he chose Romania, and he's become a very influential and powerful figure within the country, well known. He's very well connected. It's worked out up until this arrest very well for him, because he's made even more money by being based in Bucharest.
He's also described how it's easier to buy off police and protect his so-called business interests. Now, he faces 30 days in a jail cell as police investigate rape and human trafficking allegations.
Free Top G. Free Tristan. Free the towels, man.
If you've enjoyed this video,